Hey guys, and welcome to this video on Saturn in Leo. If you have Saturn in Leo in your natal chart in astrology, this video is for you. Hey guys, I'm Cassandra, the Saffron Sage, helping you use astrology to evolve. And let's talk about Saturn in the sign of Leo. In this video, we're going over the meaning of Saturn in Leo, the core challenge, the deepest fear, and what you can do to work with this placement. So Saturn restricts whatever it touches, and Leo is the sign of light, of shining your inner light, of creativity, warmth, vitality, and self-expression. So the biggest way Saturn will impact the person with this placement, and it puts a damper on the person's, not their self-expression, but their ability to see the value of their self-expression. So this person can have a really hard time seeing their own light, seeing what they contribute, seeing what they bring. When they have accomplishments or when they do things, they will have a hard time seeing what's good about it. Okay, and this can translate even into some deeper things that we'll talk about as we get into the video. But usually what causes this originally is that they don't get enough attention for whatever reason. When they are young, they're not acknowledged in a way that really supports a healthy sense of self, sense of identity, and the healthy, free flowing of self-expression. Some people with this placement will have challenges or blocks to their creativity. Others will not, but most people with this placement will have a hard time seeing their value. So because Leo is a sign of drawing on your own inner warmth, your own vitality, and your own life force energy, one potential manifestation, this won't be true for everyone, but the total extreme of this placement would be someone who restricts their own life force energy through certain activities, okay, like addictions or other kind of major life choices that drown out their own inner light. So, that's going to apply to some people, not others, but overall, what we really see is a lack of self-appreciation. And this can show up in life for the Saturn and Leo person before they're aware of this Saturn challenge as a feeling of disappointment. And this disappointment can show up everywhere. Why? Because when you don't see your own light, you look for it everywhere. And nothing in the external world, no drug, no person, no relationship, no amount of praise or appreciation can ever fill this sort of endless void. And so what can happen for the Saturn and Leo person is they can unconsciously unconsciously manifest disappointments in life because they didn't know they were looking for something only they could create. Okay, so when it comes to our own sense of self-appreciation, only we can really do that. So the Saturn and Leo person, the way to work with this placement is to learn how to appreciate themselves, to learn and really look for and see ways they dismiss their abilities or their capabilities. Oftentimes that's common with this placement, someone very capable who has a high level of creative expression. But the way they limit themselves isn't because they're not necessarily doing it as much as they don't see the value in it. So sometimes people with this placement can be very talented, but they won't try out, or they won't audition, or they won't write, or they won't do the thing they're good at, simply because they don't really see it as that good. They're thinking other people are so much better. And that is one way this person can restrict themselves. So the way to work with that, if they're on that side of the placement, is to notice when they're doing that, obviously, and then shift, notice and shift. Notice when they don't appreciate themselves and shift into self-appreciation and really build a self-love practice. Because if they don't, what will happen is they will unconsciously demand all their unmet needs from other people. We all do this. you know, we all unconsciously expect to get from other people what we haven't given ourselves. So the Saturn and Leo person can have disappointing relationships early in life before they are aware of this, because they just don't know that what they're expecting from the world, from their partners, from the, you know, thing they just bought, from their friends, from their teachers, whatever, is more than anyone really truly can give. And they don't know. It's like they don't know that they unconsciously are expecting the world from everyone. And so they can end up, you know, trying to get more out of people, thinking that it's gonna make them happy, when in reality, that happiness has to start from within. It doesn't mean that they can't have relationships that provide for them, that meet their needs, that have interdependence and that are healthy. But the Saturn and Leo person has to learn, if they want to master this Saturn, the way to work with it is to really look at what you expect from others in terms of what makes you happy versus what you expect from yourself, and really create a self-love practice, an ability to appreciate yourself, an ability to see your own light, an ability to generate that inner warmth. When we are so present in the moment, there's almost a high we can generate just by being present if we work for many, many years to discipline this ability, right? Without anything to alter it, you know, without any kind of external stimuli, we can create almost this sense of high on life through engaging in activities we love, through connecting with people we love, expressing ourselves. And with Saturn and Leo, early in life, this is restricted, but wherever you have Saturn, you have the greatest potential to master. So people with Saturn and Leo, if they take on the challenge and if they work through their challenges with appreciating themselves, they can have the most beautiful, strong presence that just brings that high on life to the room. You know, they can be the source of love and inspiration and creativity and appreciation and acknowledgement for other people that they didn't have. And they can really learn to generate that energy from within and like become the most just radiant examples of inner light. This placement has such a potential to be in love with life, because they know that opposite energy of, you know, for some people, it can be even a living hell that they had when they were younger. Not everyone is gonna have this placement be so extreme, but that would be the extreme example. So that is what I have on Saturn and Leo, you guys. Saturn restricts your light, it restricts your ability to see your value. Then you unconsciously look for it everywhere, and no external stimuli is ever strong enough to really give that and sustain it. It might last for a little while and then on to that next thing. So to break that cycle, the Saturn and Leo person can really look to how they can appreciate themselves and cultivate the feeling of self-appreciation in the moment. So then they can turn around and become that beacon of light, that sort of lantern of fun and excitement and presence for everyone else. So also the deep down fear for this placement is that I'm not lovable or I'm not good enough. And so again, the person with Saturn and Leo can learn how to overcome this fear by really choosing self-love, choosing to decide they are lovable, and then looking for that light everywhere, looking for that, you know, evidence everywhere. And that is the path to overcome this Saturn. So let me know, guys, in a comment below if this video was accurate for you. I always love hearing from you guys. And you can book a private reading using the link in the description below, and I will see you all in the next video.